All right, project at hand right now is I've been putting this off for a long time, but I really want to make a better spot here to brew in the basement. I got some sheetrock I want to put up. So I want to build like an L frame, like two walls almost, and then another piece of sheetrock overhead. Hopefully that'll get everything kind of clean and I can have one good spot down here that I can really feel comfortable with brewing in. What I've been doing is I take that stainless steel sink right there, and that runs right into my basement floor. And then I also have the hot and cold water tie-ins for my washing machine. So I'll have hot and cold water down here too. Well, the first thing I gotta do is I got some more blocks, kind of like what's underneath my washing machine there. And I got some J-bolts and some concrete, because this floor gets wet a lot. Oh.
Oh, my arm.
My arms. You see I couldn't do that by myself?
Yeah.
Alright, just got all my sheetrocking done down here. That's been drying a couple days. I went over 2 coats here in some spots. It looks good enough. It's only a basement brewery anyway, so probably go over it a couple more times if it was up in the house, but for the basement it's good enough. So I just got sand, and then I'm going to paint the walls here and the ceiling white. That should give me some better lighting down here. So I put these walls here on blocks and stuff for a couple reasons. One, it gets wet down here and sometimes this basement floods, so I didn't want my sheetrock getting wet, you know, if we got a big rainstorm or whatever. The other thing is too is that everything here can just be moved. Nothing here is actually permanent. Obviously I screwed the ceiling in to the rafters, but this all these walls can, you know, with a couple quick cuts, cutting down the tape that I put up holding them together, everything here can really be moved. Alright, so it's the next day here now. My paint's all dried out. This looks pretty good, I think. Pretty happy. I'm gonna put some more lights up in here and get some better lighting. Tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna get my sink set up. This is just a stainless steel sink that I had down the farm. It doesn't leak. I got one side here plugged up, and then the other side is my drain. And what I do here is, over in that corner over there, I have a low spot because this basement gets pretty wet. It also has a drain in that corner there that goes actually outside. So anytime the water table gets too high, it immediately goes out through that low spot in the drain. And if it gets too high, then the sump pump kicks in. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna hook up that 2-inch PVC I got here on the ground, and it's gonna aim right to go into that corner. So I got a Fernco on the end of this. I'm just gonna tighten up and put on the bottom of that, and all the water will just run off into that drain. And now I'm going to put a faucet here too. Well, not really a faucet, but I have over here is my washing machine. My hot water heater's right here, and there's 2 tie-ins. I have a splitter there on the cold water side now. I'm going to put another splitter on that hot water side, and then I'm going to run it out of these are like RV hoses. They're food grade RV hoses and filters. So what I'm going to do is take and run those hoses and make a spot in the sheetrock here and run out, you know, so I'll have pressurized hot and cold water. Alright, so my stud is somewhere right in here. I'm going to go on the back side and actually drill 2 holes on either side of the stud. That way I can just take my hoses and run them through. And then I got a big U-bolt and I'll just hold on. I'll just put both hoses together right against that stud. Gotta make sure you got good gaskets on these, otherwise they'll leak. So I bought a pack of some new ones. Alright, let's see if we got any leaks. This will make sense here pretty soon. Alright, so this is my hot side and this is my cold side. I wanted this right here like that so that I got some spray, you know, and I can rinse things off or whatever. And on this side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an actual garden hose and kind of have like a nozzled handle. Get this right here, I'm going to set up on a hose. That way I can actually like spray and rinse things off too. This is just some food grade homebrew hose. This is the old hose I used on my all-in-one system. So this is food grade and good up to high temperatures. This one here. I just got to secure these on the back stud back there and got no leaks, we'll be ready to rip. Alright, a little update here. I had my stainless steel table lined up over here and I put my kettle homebrew controller over there on the wall, got that mounted. And then you probably notice here too, I got 2 lights hung up. And then over here behind the sheetrock, what I got is my 2 hoses here, obviously hot and cold. And then I got just a big U-bolt. The next thing I gotta do is I just gotta vacuum up all the sheetrock dust and kind of junk I got here on the floor. And then I actually bought 2, they're stall mats for like horses. I got them at Tractor Supply. They're 4x6, so I'm gonna fit 2 of those. They're heavy as hell, but I'm gonna get them down here by myself somehow. But I gotta vacuum all this up first, and then I'm gonna, I want 2 pieces of rubber down here so I don't, have all the dirt from the floor all the time. And at least with the rubber mats, you can kind of you spill something, you can wipe it off, or even take them back outside and hose them off. So it'll be a lot nicer just having something on the floor here. Alright, so this project is getting a big hallelujah. This is finally done. I've been spending months working on this. It took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna, kind of knocking it out a couple hours at a time here and there. But yeah, this is done. Everything's wired up. Kind of been doing a trial run here. Got my controller set. Just kind of boiling some water just to make sure everything works. And I haven't brewed in a while, so I'm kind of just trying to kill off everything that's whatever's in this pot too, and the lines or whatever. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I haven't blown any fuses yet, which is good. And yeah, I'll be brewing here pretty soon.